Wow, what did I just see? Damon Dash, how you gonna who bang on Lee Daniels at a Diana Ross concert that she recently did at the Hollywood Bowl? Wow, all this stuff happened and nobody really knew what was going on. I didn't know you was even associated with him. I know you made movies and you did independent movies, but I didn't know that you was dealing with like a big wig in the film industry. But apparently you helped him actually get there, which nobody knew about. You gave him a loan of $2 million to start his career with Precious. He directed Precious, and that blew up. And you just helped him as a director, and he promised you money on the back end of a new movie, the Richard Pryor biopic, and he backed out on it. Let me turn this on. I have two cameras for IGTV to give them a little snippet. All right, so let me move over a little bit. Okay. All right, so I want you to see my book over there. All right, so Scared of Light. I'll talk about that a little bit more. All right, so as far as you owing Damon Dash $2 million, what happened was there was a lawsuit. Damon sued him for that in 2014, and apparently the settlement was reached, but that might be the amount of the settlement. But Lee Daniels never paid him his money, so he went up to a Diana Ross concert, banged on him. Lee Daniels had this big shawl, a green shawl. So I know you got some money. You wearing some shawls, man. So I know you got money. So run him his money. Damon does not play. I was just thinking about Damon the other day because I watched Growing Up Hip Hop, and I was like, Damon is a great father, man. He really cares about his kids, and he wants the best for them, and he's willing to do anything for them. He has so much passion. He has passion for money. He has a wealth of experience and life experience when it comes to just making something out of nothing. He's a hustler. And when you tell this man that you're going to pay him some money, you best to run him his money. He wants it. He needs it to invest maybe in some other businesses or property or whatever. Damon Dash is wise. You know, he's wise to the streets as well. But you don't mess with a street nigga. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? You got the money. We know Empire and Star and The Butler and all these movies that you've done, and you're critically acclaimed director and Oscar nominated director. That's all great. John Singleton gave me a scholarship, and he was the first Oscar nominated black director. So, but I never heard of him doing anything like this. Damon is right about his money. You know, I hate that it had to go viral. It had to be put on the internet like this, but you know, it started really with Monique, you know. So now, I mean, you need to pay him his money because eyes are looking at Lee Daniels as maybe Monique had a point. Maybe she's right about what she was saying about him. You have to have character and integrity. You know, I want to be in the industry, and I have written movies and books, and you know, I've acted and directed. But the whole thing is, what I don't want to do, I don't want to sell my soul for the money. I definitely want to live nice, and I want to have enough money so I can help other people. That's what you really want the success for, is to help other people. You don't want to just get successful and forget where your help came from. Damon Dash believed in you. He believed in your talent. That you should give him extra million for that. You know, him in that position, you know, being with Jay-Z, Rockefeller, and all of that. You know, he made an established career, and before you came around. So you actually owe him money for the wisdom and for his believing in you. But it was a secret. Nobody really knew he helped you, and I'm sure a lot of people have helped you. But it's no reason not to pay him, because it's about loyalty and respect. It really is. It's not about being fake. You can be fake any day of the week, but when you're in front of millions of people back you, you got to deliver. You can't say, hey, I'm going to pay you your money. Thank you for believing in me. And then you make the money and you don't pay. You might have your own reasons, or there's another side to this story, but if Damon Dash won a settlement in 2014, you still haven't paid him his money. He blasted him on Instagram. He said he's gonna put it on IGTV. Damon's point is that, you know, he helped you out when you needed him, and he wants to get paid. It's only fair. You know, this would have never came out, and it's not a good look. It's not a good look for your shows. It's not a good look for your future projects. You can be the most talented director of all time, but if you have a stink on your name, it still will lessen the brand. So my advice, and you don't have to listen to me, my advice, Lee Daniels, pay this man his money, because you should have did it already. And again, you should have gave him another $1 million for helping you, because you got it. And it's showing you a lot about Hollywood. It shows you a lot about the fakeness, and, you know, the, oh, hey, I'm a do this for you, I'm gonna do that for you. People not delivering on their promises, people blowing smoke, and you definitely don't want that. You want to have a career of integrity, and you want to just live by that. As the success comes, you want to remember who helped you up. You do. You don't want to, you know. Now, if people come in ignorant, or people coming out the woodworks that you don't know, or haven't even believed in your dreams, or they didn't believe in you from the start, or they came at you like, oh, I didn't know you would make it. I didn't think you would make it. These people are just out of nowhere, thin air. They know that you got money, and they know that you knew them at a time before, but they don't really know you. They didn't go through the struggle. They didn't go through the eating just noodles and just not having enough money to pay the bills, going to Albertsons for chicken because that's all you could afford. It's a lot of stuff. Were they there for the all night writing sessions, or directing a film all night that you didn't have really backing for yet? I mean, did they actually see your work as an artist, as you're painting all through the night? You got 2 jobs and you're going to school, and did they see all that struggle? They just see the success, but they don't see all the years of hard work that you put into it. But it's the same as if Lee Daniels and Damon Dash were regular status people. If they were not famous, it's the same. If somebody owes you money, pay them. They shouldn't have to ask you for your money. That's what I hate the most. Don't have me ask you. Don't have me ask you. Please don't have me ask you. Anybody that know me, please don't ask me. Don't have me ask you for money. Don't have me come to you and say, hey, you owe me something. You know, because you know you gave it. You know you got it, and you know I gave it to you. You know I gave it to you out of the kindness of my heart. You know I believed in you. You know, so don't act like you forgot. Make it right. That's one of the things that you got to understand. You got to do that. No matter how big or famous you are, it's only right. You don't use your new money to hide or get your backing. You know you don't do that. That's not right. So you have to have integrity. You just do, no matter how big you are. You know, it's gonna definitely come out. Just like this. I mean, he bum rushed you on stage at a Diana Ross concert. That's how he had to find you, really. So you gotta be right, and remember that people are watching, people are listening, people are focused and seeing what you're doing. But let's not make it where we only see the good things, because no matter what you're trying to cover up, somebody's gonna pull your covers. They're gonna let you know and let the people know what's going on. And he's taking a real hood route. He's letting the people know. He's sending messages to Oprah and TMZ and the Shade Room and all these places. Come on. You know, I mean, why should he have to resort to that? But I respect Damon Dash for resorting to that and doing it, because most people wouldn't do that. They would have the lawyers fight it out. But the thing is, he already had his lawyers fight it out. Why should he have to wait for his money? Lee Daniels, run him his money. Give Damon his money plus $1 million for him believing in you before you blew up, before you were famous. Give him his money. Run that. Thank you. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can search Darrell Harper. You can search Scare of the Light book. I'll have all my links at the bottom. Please subscribe to my channel, please. That would definitely help me. And I have a book that I wrote, Scare of the Light. You can go to scareofthelight.com. You can purchase it on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. If you search, it's in a lot of places. I don't even know. It's international. So my book right here, nice cover. All right, thank you so much. Appreciate you for watching, hitting me up. I'll see you next time. Peace.